So, as you may know, in Undertale there are 3 different routes you can take: Pacifist, Neutral, and No Mercy. And today we'll be talking about the No Mercy route and who the true hero of the Underground is. This is just my opinion, so feel free to comment if you think I missed someone. So in no particular order, let's start out with... In the No Mercy run of Undertale, when you reach Waterfall and go into Gerson's shop, he laughs it off saying, "So you came here, what a treat," showing that he's not scared of us and he's standing his ground. Along with that, you can threaten Gerson, and when you do, he'll say, "I've lived too long to be afraid of something like you. Try it, kiddo." I know you can't hear. Knowledge like that is the only reason I've survived for so long. Signifying that he knows, or is at least somewhat aware, that you can't hurt him since he's a shopkeeper, which means he has some sort of meta-awareness. If you try to fight Gerson, however, he just goes on to talk about how you'd be able to kill him in a single hit. But that's not the point of what Gerson is doing. What Gerson is doing is he's buying time for all the other monsters to evacuate, and by having you here at his shop, he's stalling you. But if you talk to him and press hero, he goes on to say, "I'm not a hero, but I know there's someone out there. Someone who'll never give up trying to do the right thing, no matter what. There's no prophecy or legend about anyone like that. It's just something I know is true. That someone like that will strike you down." So all of this just solidifies him as a hero to me, even though he claims to not be. Anyways, let's move on to... Dr. Alphys plays quite a huge role in the No Mercy run, as when you reach Mettaton in the lab, he reveals that she has already begun to evacuate all of the monsters and to get them to safety in the true lab, which is quite the heroic act. Now, you may be wondering, why is there so many encounters in Hotland if Alphys was evacuating everyone? Well, the reason for that is simply not everyone could make it in time. And in the core, all of the monsters are mercenaries hired by Mettaton. And that leads us to Muffet. Muffet is the reason the No Mercy run was even possible, as she refused to evacuate and basically got everyone killed because she was too selfish. Anyways, onto Mettaton Neo. When we are at the core, we stand off against Mettaton as he says, My, so you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience, and besides, there are some people I want to protect. Eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial, there's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! And the fight begins. Here in all his glory, Mettaton Neo stands in your way, putting his very own life on the line, for monsters, for humans, for everybody. And he won't give up until he... Well, never mind. He died in one hit. Wow. Okay. Sure, Mettaton Neo may be weak, but you can't deny his heroic act. That's why I have him tied with Alphys. So with that very disappointing fight out of the way, and let's move on to... Finally, we met it to Sans. Sans plays a minor role in the No Mercy run, not really doing anything till the very end. I mean, the only notable thing he does is threaten you before you fight Papyrus, and stalking you in the Shyren fight. But where things really kick in is in the last corridor. As we walk through the long corridor, Sans greets us, saying,
"Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try?" Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? 'Cause if you take another step forward, you're really not gonna like what happens next. Welp. Sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Huh. Always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first.
And with that, it kicks off the Sans fight. Sans, though he may be the weakest enemy, he is one of the hardest, if not the hardest boss in the game, fighting dirty just to piss you off. Though he knows he doesn't stand a chance, he still stands in your way, knowing you're gonna eventually kill him, throwing everything he has at you, from cheap tricks like dodging and taking the first turn to manipulating the game itself and its mechanics. Sans is trying to discourage you the whole fight by mocking you and killing you over and over as he mocks you relentlessly. But his goal isn't to kill you, no. His goal is to make you quit the game so his timeline can be safe. The weakest enemy in the entire game is putting up the biggest fight against you. With his karma and well-versed knowledge of quantum physics, there's more to Sans than meets the eye. Throughout the whole game and all other routes he does absolutely nothing, but here he is right now making his final stand to protect his timeline, and all those who remain. But like I said in another video, he has to kill you each and every time you fight him, but you only have to kill him once. And with all of this, it makes Sans a hero in my book. Anyways, on to number 1. Yep, you guessed it. I mean, what kind of video would this be if we didn't mention all the heroic deeds of Undyne in the No Mercy run, as she plays quite a huge role. As we are on the bridge in Waterfall, Monster Kid confronts us wanting to know if we really are the bad person Undyne says we are. Suddenly, we get into a fight with Monster Kid, but as we try to slash him, Undyne steps in the way, sacrificing her life for a kid she barely even knows. Monster Kid is worried about her condition, however Undyne just brushes it off like it was nothing and tells Monster Kid to leave, saying that she'll take care of this, and telling him to get out. As Monster Kid slowly walks away, Undyne says, "It's nothing. No. Somehow, with just one hit, I'm already. Damn it. Papyrus. Alphys. Asgore. Just like that. I failed you." As her body flickers, she slowly starts to turn into dust, until... No! My body. It feels like it's splitting apart. Like any instant I'll scatter into a million pieces. But deep down in my soul, there's a burning feeling I can't describe. A burning feeling that won't let me die. This isn't just about monsters anymore, is it? If you get past me, you'll destroy them all, won't you? Monsters, humans, everyone. Everyone's hopes, everyone's dreams, vanquished in an instant. But I won't let you do that. Right now, everyone in the world, I can feel their hearts beating as one. And we all have one goal: to defeat you. Human, no, whatever you are. For the sake of the whole world, I, Undyne, will strike you down. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Undyne has done the impossible. She survived a hit from you and got back up to fight. With her friends, with her hopes, with her dreams, with her determination. There's no way she can lose this. As the wind is howling, the heroine appears. This time we are not the hero of the story. This time, we're the villain. And Undyne is the hero trying to save as many lives as she can by fighting you. Every second that passes means they have saved another life by Alphys' evacuation. Undyne gives it her all with her relentless attacks, and she is not holding back at all, fighting for the sake of monsters, humans, and everyone in the world. But eventually, you start memorizing her attack patterns. You get faster, you get stronger, until eventually, you beat her. As hard as Undyne tried, calling on the power of friendship and determination, she still couldn't beat you. And as she slowly melts away, you won. Hey, did you enjoy the video? Why not consider subscribing or liking the video, as it helps pushes my content out to the algorithm so you can see more of my channel. Anyways, hope you liked the video. See ya!